think I'll cross and take my mans out, just kill yourself. In the trenches, 40 on my hip, I had to fix my belt.
What's good, too? You know what I'm saying? It's a kind of different jump into that. We back in the video, you know what I'm saying? Today, y'all, bro. We got when was Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think he was in his prime when I was playing with him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because he was like a certain type of duo or whatever. It was like different, bro. Like, it's crazy because I was playing with him. Every time I played with him, I had a blindfold on.
Come in.
Alright, y'all. We back in this bit. What I was saying was, every time when I was with him or whatever, I had a blindfold on and I passed it to him. And he jumped up 50 feet in the air and headbutted it in.
Stop.
But yeah, this was requested, so y'all, we finna get straight into this bit. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video and all that, bruh. Let's get to this bit. See when he was in his prime.
A heartbreaking World Cup exit, public fallout with Manchester United, and step down to the Saudi Pro League. Cristiano Ronaldo's past few months are very much the lowlights of a storied career that the world of football will never forget. 2 decades in the spotlight, the man who came from the humble beginnings of Madeira went on to become a luminary for millions across the globe, dominating the highest stage alongside his amicable adversary Lionel Messi. Maybe the game's ultimate megastar, the Portuguese forward amassed unfathomable fame and fortune, reaching the peak of celebrity, but it's never led him astray, always preaching the good word of hard work with a relentless dedication to his craft. Much like Pelé, who went to New York for his last 2 playing years, CR7's recent agreement with Al Nassr suggests his time on the pitch is drawing to a close, as the European demand for the 38-year-old has hit an all-time low. Currently midway through his 21st league campaign, he is best known for his trophy-laden seasons in England and Spain. But where and when did he play his best football?
Problem with buying a car. It's got to be in Madrid, bro. It just has to be.
Breaking into Sporting Lisbon's first team in 2002, the teen was a substitute for most of his debut year, but always showed glimpses of daring brilliance down the left flank, particularly in the summer of the following year, when they met Manchester United for a meaningless friendly. The English champions were stunned by the tricky, pacey and direct youngster, who saw this as a chance to impress, which he did, catching the eye of Sir Alex Ferguson, who went on to drop over £12 million for the services of a hugely exciting player. Having only been a pro for a year, the 18-year-old was flown to the north of England as the fresh prospect of a European juggernaut. And after a superb debut, the hype built. Yet it became clear that in order to fulfill his rich potential and thrive in the Premier League, certain aspects of his game had to evolve. 6 goals in his first year, while used half the time from off the bench, was a strong start. However, criticism came his way for the use of elaborate and unnecessary skills, which was less accepted in that era of English football. Still, the season ended well for the starlet, heading the opener into Millwall's net en route to his first piece of British silverware, the 2004 FA Cup, giving Ronaldo a taste of what he could achieve at United. Signs of development were seen in the latter half of his second year, bagging 8 goals between January and May, with particularly impressive showings against Newcastle in the Cup and Arsenal's Invincibles. Still deployed out wide, he was a traditional winger.
Oh my God!
Still deployed out wide, he was a traditional winger, using his lightning pace and agility to spin fullbacks, but enjoyed dropping deeper to receive the ball and carry it forward, helping the team move more fluidly in the attack. With Ruud van Nistelrooy as the target man, both he and a fresh-faced Wayne Rooney were expected to provide for the number 10, and Ronaldo was an accurate crosser on either foot, racking up 7 assists across the months, though consistency was the prominent issue. Teammates such as Gary Neville have described Cristiano as talented but frustrating during his initial years in Manchester, and despite improving, he would occasionally play selfishly and show his in Manchester. Have described Cristiano as talented but frustrating
today on Instagram, bro. And then did it again.
And despite improving, he would occasionally play selfishly and showboat, which famously annoyed the Dutch marksman. Though he had again performed well throughout, in 05-06, a handful of incidents hinted that he also needed to mature, especially in that summer when featuring in his first World Cup. While facing the Three Lions in the knockouts, Ronaldo had prompted the referee to send off Rooney, causing English uproar.
He just winked there.
And upon the number 7's return to Old Trafford, he faced a chorus of boos. And ironically, it was in this season when the winger found his best form yet, thanks to René Mullensteen's inspired coaching. During a sabbatical-like isolated training period, the Dutchman had Cristiano's entire focus, so that through unique drills, the Portuguese troublemaker could become more practical. As a result of Mullensteen's 2 cents, Ronaldo returned to the pitch more concerned with the quantity of his goals than the quality, and therefore he became a better teammate, passing more frequently and running off the ball more cleverly. Instead of attempting a ridiculous long shot or unlikely slaloming run, CR7 looked to get in the box for the assured finish, and thus he achieved his best stats so far, converting over 20 across all competitions, including 3 consecutive league braces, with 14 assists as well to boast. Something that changed after the summer.
Better quick as fuck. Like, damn, nigga, all you took me was one, damn.
More determined to win and would quite often step up in the important matches, winning his first 2 League Player of the Month awards back-to-back at the end of 2006 as Manchester United reclaimed the top spot. European success remained elusive, yet after 4 years in England, the improved trickster was able to get his hands on the coveted Premier League title. And having proved pivotal for the Reds as their top scorer, Ronaldo picked up 8 individual awards for his efforts across the year. What?
Damn, 8? Oh my god.
8 in a year? I just had to think that.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot. What the freak?
What was also clear by this time was Ronaldo's physical development. Arriving in 03 a wiry speedster, he was now a muscular athlete with strong running legs, broader shoulders to hold off opponents, and a significantly improved jump while standing at 6'1". Irrepressible in this period, he and United's coaches had formulated a supreme specimen whose physique and goal-scoring aptitude was wasted in the midfield, and therefore Ferguson combined Rooney, Ronaldo, and their new arrival Carlos Tevez to form one of the division's most lethal front lines. The trio were breathtaking at times during the 07-08 season, remarkably skillful while also aggressive and tenacious, thriving on the counter-attack due to their pace and understanding.
Ooh. Okay, these niggas kinda acting up though, like, get busy.
The England tiki-taka.
Go on the 3-man then. Okay, hold on quick, bruh. Cause like, hold on, I know they had a trio on this team.
Interchanged positionally throughout matches and helped out defensively, allowing the more centralized number 7 to stay high, as he was the danger man, able to win a game on his own. The Scots' focus on Ronaldo was rewarded, as he produced an amazing output of 31 goals in the BBL.
He made that?
Able to score every
31 goals?
output of 31 goals in the BBL. Able to score every type of goal, his training ground practice had made him a set-piece specialist who was reliable from penalties and capable of dropping jaws when standing over a free kick. Pursued by Chelsea relentlessly throughout the season, it was a 2-point surplus that separated them as United went back-to-back. But their battle with the Blues wasn't over, because in Moscow, the teams would meet again for the first ever All-English Champions League final. Cristiano's domestic form had bled across into Europe, bagging 7 goals on the road to Russia, often in the centre-forward role, and back on the wing for the final, he stole the advantage. Penalties were left to separate them, and it looked dire when he missed United's 3rd. But Terry's infamous slip and Van der Sar's decisive save put Man U back on the throne of the continent, handing Ronaldo the final club trophy he was missing.
That's real clutch by the goalkeeper.
It had been a tense end to an elite campaign of a star-studded team, maybe United's greatest side to date, with world-class players sprinkled throughout the 11. Picking up the European Golden Shoe for scoring 42 goals.
Wait, that's my golden shoe!
Picking up the European Golden Shoe for scoring 42 goals, the most across all major leagues, and labelled the player of the season for both the Prem and UCL, he was quite simply the best player on the planet. Certified in December 2008, receiving the most votes for FIFA's Ballon d'Or and World Player of the Year awards.
Damn, bro, he got so many freaking trophies. This man just won
Especially
in
in 1 year.
Yes, bro, and he won that little league thing, bro.
9, he underwent ankle surgery, leaving him out of action for over 2 months before picking up where he left off, brushing teams aside in devastating fashion as the champions retained the title once more, a three-peat.
Oh.
Looking to also make it a UCL double, Ronaldo was critical to United's European run, striking the tiebreaker past his former adversary Porto and claiming the Puskas Award in the process. His double in their triumph over Arsenal.
There's no way he's making this stuff right here, dog. These goals are crazy.
His double in their triumph over Arsenal guided the Reds through to the final yet again, where he met Guardiola's Barcelona and their special number 10, whose lobbing header sealed the deal for the Catalans, kicking off their rivalry. Having established himself amongst the elite with 145 goals and 9 trophies from 6 seasons in the league, Ronaldo was ready for a move, answering the calls of President Florentino Perez, who set a world record transfer fee in the summer of 2009, with 94 million euros to make him a frontman of Real's second Galacticos.
Man, Real Madrid.
There
you go.
You said 94 million?
Yes, dog.
94 million?
Hey, I'm 100%. Oh, God.
Sporting the 9 in the famed white shirt, he and Kaká shared the immeasurable hype surrounding the Bernabeu by the season's start. But Ronaldo was the one to make an instant impact by converting 5 goals from the opening 4 La Liga matches and burying braces in the first 2 UCL games, flourishing under the pressure. Manuel Pellegrini favoured Cristiano as a striker into the new year, restricting his freedom but boosting his chances.
Oh my, bro, oh my gosh, dog. Bro, like he just got times 10 better on Real Madrid.
Freedom but boosting
What is this goal around the dude?
The forward added 19 to his scoring tally after Christmas. The contest ended in favour of the Blaugrana, leaving Los Blancos trophyless despite the excessive expenditure. Fellow countryman Jose Mourinho stepped in for the Chilean, and club legend Raul retired, handing Ronaldo the 7, which reinvigorated him as he embarked on his most prolific year yet, netting 40 times in the league to win the Spanish Pichichi Award and Golden Shoe again, with 53 across all competitions. For the second year in a row, Real were the highest scoring team in La Liga. Yet a constant thorn in their side, Barcelona pillaged the title and barged them out of Europe, leaving Madrid with the 2011 Copa del Rey.
Why did you just get that high in the background?
Of Europe, leaving Madrid with the 2011 Copa del Rey, in which CR7 headed home the winner.
Great cross header! Goal! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Right when he was finna celebrate, I'm fixing to bug up. Boy, ain't no way. He didn't even get to do a suit yet. Oh God. This man's won so many freaking trophies. I'm fixing to bug up.
Go start playing out like that right now. Right.
Man. Boy. This thing better tighten up.
Wow, bug up. Oh God.
Okay, that's all I have to say. All right.
Alright, only bug up.
The winner.
Great cross header! Goal! Cristiano Ronaldo!
This is in the highest quality.
Adding the first Spanish silverware to his cabinet. 11
Boy, I bug up.
end to Barcelona.
You tell me I'm getting hosed with this? What is this?
Oh boy!
What is this?
I thought that was a shot glass.
What it is? You tell me I'm getting hosed with this?
You still got that big trophy though, so it don't
Whatever.
matter. You still get somebody crushed.
11-12 saw the end to Barca's reign in what the media dubbed the League of the Records, as Real scored 121 goals in the 9 months and broke the 100 points barrier to secure their 32nd La Liga title. And as for CR7, his 60 goals that year helped him break Puskas' record as the fastest player in the club's history to reach a century of goals for Los Blancos.
Here's Ronaldo.
I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness.
The team under Jose ideally suited him, with the emphasis on attacking at speed, and especially on the counter, the 27-year-old was hugely effective.
Drives in, right across the six. Oh, pure gold! Pure gold!
When another personally superb but collectively lackluster year for the club came to an end, Carlo Ancelotti took his first steps in Spain, ready to build his team around the master marksman, who had illustrated under Mourinho that he could achieve the top stats even from out wide. The Italian gave him this freedom on the left side in a 4-3-3 formation, while Karim Benzema and €100 million new boy Gareth Bale took up the central and right roles respectively, completing what the media called BBC. Benzema.
Okay, that's what they was talking about in the comments, bro. That's what they was talking about in the chat, dog. That was their name, bro.
They could have switched it up. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know what it stands for, but he probably gonna explain.
He probably gonna explain it, but like,
let's see what
roles respectively, completing what the media called BBC. Benzema, Bale, Cristiano.
no, let's give the BBR. Come on, BBR.
Cause they could have.
Come on, BBC, dog. I'm a bug up.
They didn't have to do that, alright.
You want to be named after?
They were trying to get some hoes with that shit.
Come on, bruh. You not finna have the hoes call all three y'all BBC.
They trying to get Crash calling me that. Walk up on me saying that. But I get Crash.
His Manchester
Come on,
partnership,
them ain't no more.
the trio proved their worth,
What?
accumulating 97 goals in 13-14 as Real fought on all 3 fronts for the continental treble.
Are you okay?
14 as Real fought on all 3 fronts for the continental treble. Determined to get his
On this freaking editing.
Back. I'm good.
amassed an outstanding record tally of 17 UCL goals from 11 games that campaign, including a penalty versus Atleti in the All-Spanish final, which ended 4-1 after extra time, making Real Madrid the first side to ever win 10 European Cups, La Decima.
Ooh, 10?
After
Boy, 10 of them Johns? Shoot. Ooh.
After Messi's 4-year run, Ronaldo reclaimed the Ballon d'Or for 2013, ending the year with 69 goals in 59 appearances, before getting it again the ensuing
Whoa. 59 goals is what?
Before
Go
getting
back.
it
That's
again,
crazy.
ending the year with 69 goals in 59 appearances,
Damn.
before getting it again the ensuing year, midway through the 14-15 season, by the end of which he had again eclipsed himself, 48 goals from 35 league games, setting a new personal best of 61 goals in all that year.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
As Ronaldo entered his 30s, he adapted his style and became less of a runner, averaging fewer kilometers travelled per game as a way of preserving himself while aging. Less involved in the build-up, he was left to do what he does best, score goals, gradually moving inwards from the wing and higher up the pitch, often their most advanced man. Averaging a goal a game in this 3-year period, the number 7 was part of a legendary outfit, who became the first and only team of the Champions League era to win 3 titles in a row, 2016, 2017 and 2018.
Yeah.
The first to ever appear on the scoresheet in 3 separate finals, Ronaldo became the all-time top scorer in the UCL and overtook Jimmy Greaves as the most prolific in the top 5 European leagues. Spending 6 straight seasons at the peak of the Champions League scoring charts, he also lifted his 4th and 5th Golden Balls back-to-back, equaling Messi's total.
Oh, that's
In
crazy.
8 dream-worthy seasons at the Bernabeu, Ronaldo had won La Liga twice, the Copa del Rey and Super Cup a couple of times each, the Club World Cup 3 times, and the Champions League on no less than 4 occasions. In one of the world's most competitive divisions, he achieved a positive goal-to-game ratio, winning 3 Pichichis and Golden Shoes each to establish himself as one of the very best to ever play the game. Accomplishing quite literally everything with Real, it was time to move on, venturing into a new country as the most expensive ever transfer to an Italian team, putting pen to paper for Juventus, Serie A's most successful club. Desperate for the big ears, the serial winners had lost 3 finals since last victorious in '96, and the addition of Ronaldo was Andrea Agnelli's ambitious effort to return the cup to Turin. The Portuguese attacker played in a variety of roles under Allegri throughout his debut year, dividing his time between the number 9 role that he'd taken up since 2017 and his original spot on the left of the front 3. Allotted the prerogative to drop deep, go wide, or switch sides in game, Cristiano adjusted well, producing game-winning goals across the months to shine for the Bianconeri as they continued domestic dominance with an 8th consecutive Scudetto. With 21 Serie A goals, he was Juve's leading scorer, and despite adding another 6 to his absurd Champions League tally, included in which was an exceptional hat-trick to narrowly overcome Atletico, the Italians fell short, dropping out to an admirable but beatable young Ajax side. Unfortunately, this summarises the winger's stint in the black and white. Successful, but not in the way intended. Awarded the Capocannoniere for stacking up over 30 goals following 2 campaigns, some of which were expectedly outstanding. His time in Turin was marked by the European shortcomings, slipping up in 2020 to Lyon, a game in which he scored, and to Porto in the next slipping up in 2020,
that's like Aaron Donald, nigga.
which he scored, and to Porto in the next campaign, for which he undeservedly bore the brunt of the blame. The truth is that Juve were unable to recruit wisely around their marquee man, steadily declining from 2018 to 2021, when they ultimately conceded the Scudetto under Pirlo, a first-time manager.
Wait, Pirlo, when the heck did he become manager? He was just on the team kicking the passes from freaking Jupiter.
Oh, for real? What the
Yes, you see, he just said he's the manager,
He
bruh.
conceded the Scudetto under Pirlo, a first-time manager.
Yeah, but I didn't know he was playing.
Approaching his mid-30s, he slotted away over 100 goals in 3 years for Juventus, and was far from a disaster, but nonetheless was billed as a flop by many. And after flirting with a move to their sky blue enemies, he made a romantic return to Manchester United in the summer of 2021.
I didn't know that.
His homecoming was widely publicised, with shirt sales inside the first day breaking the record, and things couldn't have started better, putting a pair past Newcastle on his second debut, and saving the team on multiple occasions in the Champions League to escape a tough group. Former teammate Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was dismissed as manager mid-season to be replaced by Ralf Rangnick as interim, and reportedly, relations between the German sporting director and Ronaldo quickly turned fractious, causing the number 7's drop in form. Enduring a 2-month dry spell, the 37-year-old bounced back and concluded the campaign well with 9 goals from his final 7 appearances, taking his tally to 24 in all, the most for the struggling club in 21-22. Nevertheless, he and the club faced major criticism for finishing 6th in the Prem and going trophyless for a 5th year in a row, Ronaldo's first time doing so in over a decade. After much anticipation, Erik ten Hag was appointed, and believing Ronaldo wasn't the right man for his system, the Dutchman benched him for most of the domestic games as the season got underway. Wanting to leave Old Trafford permanently, he struggled to secure a move away due to expensive wage demands, and chose to vent his frustrations in mid-November to Piers Morgan. The interview went mega viral, and United terminated his contract within a week, granting his wish just a few days into the 2022 Qatar World Cup. A month after their shock quarter-final exit to Morocco, Ronaldo's agreement with Al Nassr makes his salary the biggest ever in football history, pocketing €200 million annually from the deal.
It's a billionaire.
The so-called prime of CR7 is debatable, as he spent over 15 years world-class, registering a magnificent output almost every year from 2006 to 2021, but statistically peaked in Real Madrid when more of an out-and-out forward. However, numbers alone do not define a player like Ronaldo. How I see it, the Portuguese virtuoso had different types of primes across his amazing career. The dribbling prime was seen between 2003 and 2006, the early Manchester years, when a pure winger, who wanted to beat a man with street skills and wasn't relied on for goals, still needing to learn the ropes of the Premier League.
Crazy.
Next, from 2007 to 2016, came the complete attacker prime, developing from a selfish showboater to an all-rounder in the final third, who was more obsessed with his stats than anything else, making him a serial winner in England and then Spain.
Nah, this part right here was crazy. He was, bro, these goals insane. This might have been crazy.
I agree.
This might be one of my favorite ones. His primes, and because them goals just tweaking me out and earlier in the video.
100%.
Transformed into a goal-scoring machine, he excelled as an inverted left winger under Mourinho and Ancelotti, demolishing teams on his own week in, week out. Driven on by Messi, this was Ronaldo at his most entertaining, still a swift dribbler with the skills of his younger self, but more clinical as the stats show. Third and most recent was his poaching prime, witnessed in the latter couple of Madrid years and Juventus seasons.
Ooh.
In Zidane's team, the number 7 was the planet's best box player, improving his positional sense and link-up play as a central striker. Yet it's subjective. Whether you love seeing him spam the step-overs, making the Premier League his personal playground, or breaking every imaginable Real record as the star of the Bernabeu, Cristiano Ronaldo has been a step above whenever or wherever he trod on the pitch, and is one of the few to have etched his name permanently in the history book of the beautiful game. What was your favourite era of CR7? Please like and subscribe to the channel,
The
and also leave
CR7
comments.
Watch out! Free. But no, I definitely would have to been Real Madrid, though. I'm not gonna lie.
He was absolutely going insane on that bit.
Jumping
I'm not gonna
insane.
lie.
Y'all comment down below which one y'all favorite one when he was in his prime. I don't lie, bro. He's definitely gonna be a legend, bro. He is, yeah, cause that was he won so many championships. That's crazy.
That's a fact.
Insane. But shoot, y'all, bro. That's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, comment after the video. See you guys. Put the bell and all that. We out to the bed.
Belly trucks with semi-suck, La Harlem turn the city up. Be wild and don't get any fucks. We block stars, they